Hi guys, Mr. Tanner here in the Latin shed, ready to bring you another video all about Latin language. Okay guys, welcome to the second part of lesson 5. And in the first part, you will hopefully have seen the new third person plural verb ending, nt. And we saw we had servi scribunt, the slaves write. Well, in this lesson, or this part of the lesson, we're going to be looking at the nouns that go with our new third person plural verb endings. So, we've seen servi. Let's have a look at a bit more. First up, a reminder, the nominative case. This is the noun as it's normally spelt, used when it's the subject, the doer of a sentence. So, Caecilius sees the friend. Caecilius amicum videt. Caecilius is nominative and singular, and it's the subject of our sentence. Well, now we're adding the nominative plural. So, Caecilius amicum videt is Caecilius sees his friend. If we make that all plural, Caecilii amicum vident is lots of people called Caecilius see their friend. So the nominative plural is used when the subject is plural too. Now remember, nouns can be grouped according to patterns called declensions, and Latin's a really systematic language. These are the 3 declensions in Latin that we particularly care about at this point. We've got the first declension that ends in a. We've seen in accusative it ends in am, but in the nominative plural it ends in I, ae. The second declension ends in us, or occasionally and we've seen that in the accusative it ends in but in the nominative plural it ends in e, just the letter I on its own. The third declension, well, they don't end in a, or us, or they end in something else in the nominative singular. They go to em in the accusative singular, and then in the nominative plural they go to es. Right, it's time that we did some practice with this, sorting our nouns into different declensions. So, go and grab a pen and some paper, or whatever it is you usually use, and let's have a look at some practice examples. So, first practice exercise. Let's put these nouns into the correct declensions. So we've got a load of nouns floating at the bottom there, and we're going to put them into first declension, second declension, or third declension. And then we're going to write the nouns in their nominative singular, their normal form. So pause the video now. Okay then, here's your answers. I hope that wasn't too bad. You can see that we've got metelli, feminae and puellae in the first declension. And making those singular, well, you remember metella, we've got femina and puella. Then we have the caecilii, coqui and pueri. And they're from caecilius and coquus and puer. And then the third declension ones require you to remember a little bit of vocabulary, because canes goes to canis, pictores comes from pictor, clementes is from our friend Clemens, and grumiones is from grumio. Hope you got those all right then. Here's a second practice exercise. Translate these sentences into English. Remember to add the or a if they need it. Remember your word order, and look out for the plurals. Pause the video again. Okay, here are your answers. So the first one, Ancillae coquum spectant, the slave girls or maids are watching the cook. Number 2, servi cenam coquunt, the slaves are cooking a meal. Number 3, canes in via dormiunt, the dogs are sleeping in the street. Now the fourth one was a cheeky trap, because coquus in orto sedet doesn't have a plural in it, so the cook is sitting in the garden. And number 5, matres in atrio sunt, the mothers are in the atrium. Did you remember that sunt means they are? Well done if you got them all right. If you didn't, go back to the declensions and have another look at the endings. So remember, the nominative plural is for the subject of a sentence when it's plural, the person doing the action, the doer. And you can hopefully now explain the pattern of noun endings for nominative singular, accusative singular, and noun nominative plural for all 3 declensions. Hope that was useful to you guys. See you again soon. Bye for now.